Are we live? Are we live? Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Let's test that out first. Hello, good evening. This is what's hopefully going to be a live watch along of the Algeria against Guinea game. Unfortunately, we're not at the World Cup. We don't need to talk about that. How are we doing? How are we doing? Let's check the comments. Let's see who's here first. Yes, lads. What are we saying? What are we saying? Yes, Amin. Yes, Sammy. Yes, Mohammed. Bong. H2O is indeed gone. Football master. Good evening. I'm sure there's many more around the world watching this game. Now, and I've been doing YouTube for a few years, but obviously I've never really done a live thing. So we're hoping the technology stays good. It's a different setup to my normal setup. So yes, it might be a bit hazy, but inshallah, going to learn a few things and then I can improve it next time. And if you guys like it, then probably do one for the Nigeria game as well, which is next week. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes and then we're going to talk about the lineup for the Algeria team, which should be there. The team selected by Jamal Belmadi. I have to say, the stadium looks magnificent. Now, if anyone's wondering how to actually watch the bloody game, it's literally plastered on every single Algerian channel, whether that's the local one, the one number 6. I think Canal Algeria have it as well. So if you've got any of those channels, you can obviously watch the game without paying. And then, yeah, there should be lots of streams going around. I don't usually I know a lot of people actually ask me for streams, but I'm not streaming. I'm on the actual channel. But obviously with the whole streaming setup, there might be a 1 minute delay. So if someone scores or whatever and I don't react straight away, then obviously it's because of the delay in the stream. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? It's the weekend. Salam, Riyadh. Okay, let's talk about the team. So in goal, we've got Mustafa Zugba. Now, I have to say, it's probably the easiest choice because obviously Rice and Bull, he's not here. I don't know for a fact Anthony Mandrea was going to start this game if he wasn't injured. And Zugba did quite well in the last game. I think we beat Uganda and he saved a penalty. And then the back four, Baniada at right back. Why is Baniada playing? What? Hang on. We have Atal. I don't know if Atal is fully fit. It should be, though, if he's in the squad. Who else? Zadudka? He's here. He's not playing. And then we've got Baniada playing. So that's obviously a disappointment. I think left back, Rory Ben Sabani, it had to be. Because who else have we got? I mean, I suppose Tuba can play in that position. But I think going forwards, Belmadi probably sees Tuba more of a centre-back. And then you've got Badarain, who's now in Saudi, probably doing Hajj or Umrah, whatever he's doing there. And then Tugay, who a player I am actually excited about, Mohamed Tugay. Now, we first saw Tugay nearly a year ago, wow, in the Arab Cup. And Tugay's already won for the future. He's probably going to be Tugay and Tuba will be the main centre-back pairing for Algeria over the next 5 years. Unless something drastic happens. Obviously, Ben Lamry's getting older. Mandy's getting older. People forget how old Mandy actually is. He was actually at the Brazil World Cup. Midfield, Ismail Benassa. Now, the significance of Benassa is that he's the captain without Mahrez playing. So I'll be interested to see if Mahrez comes on, will Benassa keep the armband or will Mahrez get it off him? Bendubka, we know he can do a job, but he's not one for the future. And Nabil Bentaleb. It's been a few years since we've seen that name on the team sheet. Nabil Bentaleb playing for Algeria. Again, another player from that Brazil World Cup. Still only 27. That's because he obviously picked Algeria when he was 18. So the front three, very exciting. Now, Adam Unnas on that right-hand side, no-brainer. He's in better form than Riyad Mahrez, if we're being totally honest. Bilal Brahimi on the left over Bilali. And of course, Brahimi and Delors know each other from playing in Nice. So Delors up front, again, another player that's not started for a long time. Even when Delors was in the squad before the drama alert, he didn't really start because Bouna Dia pretty much started every game. So Delors gets a start in Oran. So that's the team. And if you're wondering where some of the big hitters are, it's probably because Bomardi's using this game to test players, and the Nigeria game will be the main team. That's what I think. The Nigeria game is where the bread and butter is. But yeah. So let's have a look at the comments. 3-1 inshallah. Hopefully Banyada is good. TGI Fridays. Benassi in the De Bruyne role. That'd be interesting. I think Benassi can play anyway. I think he can play defensive, attacking, box to box. He is just absolutely fantastic. Wanted to see Badawi. Badawi's not in the squad. He actually pulled out with an injury, and Bundubka replaced him. So that's why Badawi's not playing. Thank you from Somalia. Big up the brothers in Mogadishu. But yeah, Banyada's okay, but like he's Banyada is not going to, like, the next AFCON's in 2024 now. How old's Banyada going to be then? How old are some of these players going to be then? That's what you have to think about. How old is Bundubka going to be then? If this was an AFCON warm-up, you're not going to see Banyada, Badadain, Bundubka, maybe Ben Taleb. Maybe that's why he brought him back. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good game. Feel free to leave your score predictions in the comments section. And yeah, hopefully we're going to get the win. Now, obviously, we had all that drama with the whole 35 games unbeaten. Was it before? We're 3 games unbeaten, if anyone cares. Beat Uganda, beat Tanzania, and then we beat Iran. Now, that was significant, beating Iran, because they changed their manager. Now, today, Iran actually beat Uruguay. Iran beat Uruguay today. So that shows the level of opposition we were playing against. But yeah, and of course, Cameroon lost 2-0 to Uzbekistan. Now, I've got no issues with Uzbekistan, but if Cameroon are losing 2-0 to them, what on earth's going to happen when they play Neymar and all them, and Brazil and all them lot? Oh, for God's sake, I feel even worse than I've made it now. But yeah, and that's proper Cameroon, by the way. Abubakar, Brian Mbuemo from Brentford made his debut today for Cameroon. They had Onana in goal. 2 goals past Onana from the Uzbekis. Oh, my God. But yeah. So in case you're not over the World Cup, they just lost to Uzbekistan and they're going to be playing Brazil in November. Man, look at our fans, man. If anyone is watching, the fans have been in this. It's a brand new stadium. The tickets were sold online, which is a very new thing in Algeria. And stadium was full 2 hours before kickoff for a friendly. Oh, my God. We're going to see the new kit as well. You see the new training kit from the subs on the bench, the sort of the warm-up kit. Algeria will wear the new kit. It's the last kit Adidas are going to make for Algeria. The contract's up. So there's Algeria looking for a new shirt, a shirt sponsor. I don't know if you guys want to see Nike. I don't think Umbro would do it. Puma might take it back. Guinea are a good side and got a lot of players playing in Europe. Got Diakabi at the back at Valencia. They've got obviously Naby Keita, but I think he's not even fully fit. Moriba is in the middle. Girassi's up front for Stuttgart. So it's going to be a good game. It's not like Djibouti. It's a decent side. And it's not our main team. But Andy Delors, if he scores, what's the celebration going to be? Is he going to run up to the manager? Is he going to be shushing the crowd? It'd be interesting to see. But yeah, it's not long till kickoff. Kickoff's at 8 o'clock. Of course, we're going to be having the national anthems very soon. But the fans are spectacular. Of course, this stadium was already used for the Mediterranean game, so most people already know about this ground. Mohammed says 4-1. No Gassama for Cameroon this time. Yeah. New kit is beautiful. Now, the new kit is like Marmite. People either love it or hate it. I like the fact that they've got the Arabic circle on it, but it's very faint. And the 2 lines, if you're wondering why is there 2 random lines, I think in the 80s, that's how the kit was. So that's sort of a throwback reason. And the badge is in the middle. But to put no stars on it is a bit silly. Hideous kit, says Sammy. Adidas renewing it. Well, what? How can they contract? And I don't know. Do Algerians want Adidas to renew it when you see the kits Nigeria get and stuff like that? You see the kits some of the other nations get. Ghana have got a very nice kit. Streams on YouTube if you want to watch the game. If you've got the Algerian channels, whether that's from a box, from a little dodgy unit you've got from Cuba, it's not on beIN Sports. What I'm trying to say, it's not a pay to view. It's free to air, so it should be relatively easy to find. If I had a stream, I'd post one, but like I said, I'm watching on the actual channel, so I can't share a stream. But if you want to drop a link, you could, but I guess YouTube tends to block when you share links. That's why I've tried to do it before and it doesn't work. So, but anyway, like I said, it might not be totally in time with the game you're watching because I'm on the streaming setup, so it's a little bit delayed. But the teams are coming out now. It's Algeria against Guinea, and it's live. I'll tell you what I might do in future. If people are watching it on Canal Algeria or DZTV via YouTube, instead of this backdrop, I might try and get the game on behind me. I just don't know if YouTube would take it down, but if everyone's streaming it, it should be fine. It should be fine. But yeah. Can we let the players out now, please? I don't even know who the referee is. Can't be Bakary Gassama, can it? Oh, God. This is weird, seeing Algeria play at home in an actual decent ground. Like we used to bleed all that nonsense. Concrete slabs instead of chairs. We're finally on the way out. Well, we are on my TV anyway. Guinea in the red, yellow shorts. Algeria in the white. Are we wearing the old kit? Are we not even wearing the new kit? Is that the old kit? Not the old kit, like the last kit. Why are we wearing the old kit? What are we bloody doing? We've got the new training tops on, but not the bloody new kit. Yeah, Ben Sabani's wearing his hairband with the old kit. Look. Oh my god, because the badge is on the right. How can we have the new training tops, but not the new? I know Adidas have said they're going to be starting to. If you want to buy the new kit, by the way, from Adidas, 14th of October, it's out. It'll be on Adidas UK as well if you're in the UK. Of course, DZ Fan Store every other country. But we're in a bloody old kit with a new training top. Oh my god, it's like a shelf in Primark. Oh my god. Anyway, we'll pause for the anthems. Assalamu alaikum, inshallah, 2-0. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoy the game. Pausing for the Guinea anthem. This is me showing respect by pausing for their anthem. I'm not just being quiet for no reason. Is that Puma, the Guinea kit? I quite like it. So one of the Algerian channels, guys, Canal Algeria, Teleta TV, the Arabic one, the Berber one on there. Thank you, Guinea. Now it's time for Kassamen in Oran for the first time with the national team. What a moment. Let's see who sings it. I always try to see who sings it. The law won't, will he? Oh, fresh trim for Adebounes. They just start it again. What? They're all singing it. Zigba's obviously singing it. Definitely something wrong with the speaker system. It's not in time with the players singing. See, they've finished singing it, but it's still playing. They're going, vegetable, vegetable, vegetable. What are we doing? So we've got the old bloody kit on, and we've got the speakers aren't working in the new ground. Now they've cut it. Are the rest laughing about it? You cheeky sods. Anyway. I was actually going to sing it, Nassim. I was going to sing it, but it wasn't in time. So I would have been either out of tune with the players or out of tune with the studio. Right, let's have a look at the Guinea team. And Kone, Conte, Sila, Diakabi, who's at Valencia, Kamara, Amadou Diawara, who's at Anderlecht, Ilex Mariba, once at Barcelona, he's at Valencia. And up front, Mohamed Bayo, keep an eye on him. And Serhu Girassi, who recently moved from Ligue 1 to Stuttgart and scored against Bayern away a couple of weeks ago at the Allianz Arena. So these are no mugs. This isn't going to be a 5-0. Algeria, Zugber in goal. The whole back four was born in Algeria. Bentala was back in the middle with Bendubka, Benassa captain. And up front, it's Andy Delors for the first time in a couple of years. Bilal Brahimi to his left and Adam Nurse to his right. On the bench, the Dudka Okija, Mandy Tuba, Red Morris, Yusuf Balaili, and Islam Slimani. This looks, I know I've moaned a bit. This looks absolutely magnificent. Now, all of us here have watched Algeria before, I'm sure. The stadiums have been, they're the reason we don't host those big tournaments, because the reason Algeria got given the Chan and the Mediterranean Games is because you got this stadium. So, is that Ben Sebaini with the armband? What are we doing? We've announced Benassa as captain and made Ben Sebaini the captain. I don't know. There's a poor sort of link between the admin side of the team and right. So Rami Ben Sebaini's captain. Is that right? Okay. Not sure what all that's about. Yeah, Ben Sebaini's captain. Right. Little dance. Anyway, not sure why two guy was doing the hokey cokey. Anyway, here we go. Always a shame when I don't see the players' names on the back of the shirts. I do like, I mean, I know who everyone is, but it just looks cooler. There's the fireworks. It's only a matter of time before the flares came out. We're ready now. This is fantastic. Let's hope we don't destroy the stadium. It's full of Palestinian flags as ever. Beautiful relationship between Algeria and Palestine as always. Belmadi, please don't cry if we lose. First game in Oran. Now, we would have played in Oran earlier if it wasn't for those Mediterranean games. We've got Baraki opening soon as well. But we'll pause for a minute silence before kickoff. I can't get over how bloody lovely this stadium is. I hope CAF are watching. Give us AFCON now. Let's host everything. Let's host the World Cup. Let's host Wimbledon. Give it to us. Right. Andy Delors wearing number 9. Great to see Andy back. What an occasion. Andy back. Ben Tyler back. New ground. New era. Is that a Mauritanian referee? Should be all right. It's only a friendly anyway. Yalla, kick off. Andy, come on. Andy Delors is going to have the first ever touch of a football for Algeria in the new Oran Stadium. And we're underway. Algeria in white, kicking from left to right, I should say. And Guinea in the red and yellow from right to left. Of course, the fans go, oh, away every time we pass, which I like. I was wondering why Zugba was playing it out at the back. He's finally hoofed it. Delors been pushed. That has to be a foul. And he's given it. Why are you complaining, Diakabi? You pushed Andy, you moron. Gotta say, I backed Andy Delors a lot, even when he was frozen out. And I was criticised a little bit for backing him, but this is why I knew he'd come back. You can't have a bloody striker scoring 20 a season in France, and we've got no one up top. It's just stupid. And I don't like mixing the politics and the football, you know. And he apologised. Oh, Bentala back. I feel 17 again. Zugba looks like he's wearing his pyjamas in the goal, doesn't he? Hoofed again, another long ball looking for Andy. Why don't we do that when Slimani plays? It's always on the floor when Slimani plays because he has Morris and Belaney next to him. Whistling when Guinea touched the ball. I'm going to keep saying that. I can't get this stadium really is fantastic. What we doing? What's going on here? Guinea are in. Oh, but it's just over. And it's only taken one ball over the top. Let's fake an injury to pretend we had a problem at the back. Now, one ball shouldn't be beating the whole back four and midfield. One ball's taken about 7 players out. That's actually fantastic defending. That's a fantastic... I think that was going in. That's a fantastic interception. No, that really is great defending. I thought he tripped over. He actually got there and got a touch on it that took it over the goal. Look at this. He's in there. He's in there. Look, there's a touch there and he goes just over. That's great defending. He's put his body on the line. He shouldn't even be there, man. Why is he even defending? Oh. No, that was good. I mean, is Belmadi going to have to actually... I mean, he did actually leg it there and do really well, I must say, on the replay. But I wonder if Belmadi will be forced into an early change. We're spraying the painkillers. We're saying that Udubile here, trying to get rid of that injury there. I do think a lot of these players can actually play for better clubs than the ones they are at in the Middle East. But when you get that massive paycheck and you're in a Muslim country, why would you say no to it? No, but Delaney's good. He's not Ramos, but at this level, he's played in the Champions League in Africa at the latter stages. He's played obviously in Tunisia at a high level. Sorry, excuse me, at a high level. But Belmadi could be forced into a change at the back. Could you put Tuba there? Tuba can come in at the back. Isamandi can come in at the back. So we'll see what Belmadi decides to do. Probably Badalain will try and run it off. But then we've got a player that's obviously crippling. He's coming back on, I think. Show the match. I might try and show it for Nigeria. I can't show it now. I'll only take the stream down. Anyway, back in play. Obviously, we barely had any play. But Guinea should be 1-0 up. If we're being totally honest, Guinea should be ahead. If it was a fantastic last-ditch defending from Badalain. And what you've got to remember is if he gets that wrong, he's sent off. And Algeria playing with 10 for 85 minutes. But maybe Guinea looking to play on the counter. Although they have got the ball now. Now, remember, Guinea themselves are supposed to be actually hosting the AFCON in 2025. Of course, I think they've taken it off of them. But they're still looking to build a really successful and competitive side that isn't just going to make up the numbers with Naby Keita, with Alex Moriba, Diarra in there, and the new players they've got from France. Good defending there. Play it forward. That's it. Run for that. Delors will press. He will press. He's not like Slimani. Delors will press. Slimani will press, but for 2 minutes and get tired. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. Take him off if he can't run. What are we doing? Why don't we waste time like this against Cameroon in Bleed? It would have been at the blooming World Cup. Now, it's Mandy's coming off of Badalain. I said Mandy could come on. It's 5 minutes in. And to be fair, Badalain has probably done the most important action of the match. He saved the goal, in my opinion, and got injured in the process. And he tried to carry on. Sound like that guy on FIFA. He got a knock, but it should be okay to carry on. Well, he's not, Jeff. He's coming off. And Isamandi, who's coming on, and he's going to play alongside two guy, isn't it, at the back? I don't know why I'm thinking it's Premier League. I'm going to say he's going to be out of my FPL. It's bloody international break. Okay, Delors tying his shoelaces. And is Beniardo going to throw this? If anyone's watching on the Algerian channels, have they just spelled everyone's name wrong? Anyway. Beniardo with the throw. 6 minutes gone. It's Algeria 0, Guinea 0 if you've just joined us. Obviously not on, offside from the throw. Nod on. And the keeper will take. Yet to really get into this game, really, Algeria so far. Common Algeria indeed. You know, I don't actually care if we lose. I'm more interested to see Delors back, what Ben Taleb can do, what Brahimi can do, what Adam Nurse can do, what Tugai can do at the back, the goalkeeping position. You know, it's not like if this was a game to prepare for the World Cup, then I'd be like, oh, we've got problems, you know. But we've got a year and a bit to get into AFCON and then try and win it again. Grass looks good as well, I must say. Grass is in good condition, I think. Oh, that is cheeky. Adam Nurse, mate, with the 5-star skills. That was cheeky. Beniardo will pick this ball up, though. Look at that. He sent him back to Conakry. Brilliant, brilliant touch, I have to say. I've got Badalain in the bloody graphic. He's only been on for about 2 seconds. I can't even change that right now. I'm watching the game. They're getting it forward. They're getting it forward in 1-2 passes. That's not good. It's going from defence to attack in literally 2 passes for Guinea. That's not what we should be about here. Fans are still back in the team. This is a team that bottled the World Cup and the AFCON. They're still cheering every pass. I know people say I'm biased. We've got the best fans in the world. Who else is going to fill that ground hours before kickoff? You know what I mean? So we're a unique entity. That's what I'm saying. Going back, start watching West Ham. Come on, you're meant to be cheering me up, lads. Benzabani now in the left-back position with the ball. Long ball forward again. Looking for Bilal Brahimi and Andy Delors, who haven't really touched the ball yet. We're going to play on here. Brahimi's done well. Finally get rid of one Brahimi. We get another one. Although, heard good things about Bilal Brahimi. That's a nice turn. And that will be a foul. Don't book him. Yeah, you mugged him off with a flick. It's a foul. Don't need to roll the bat. Like, do you know what I mean? Why are you rolling the bat? He's headbutted Delors. Has he headbutted Delors? What are you doing? Well, you headbutting Delors for absolutely no reason. I was going to say, where's VAR? But even with VAR, they'd still mess it up. And then you go down and holding your head. Double bloody standards. Delors taking a right old batter. Welcome to Africa, Andy Delors. An absolute beating there, and it's not even a foul. That's a yellow in the Prem. Borderline red, if it's deliberate. So Guinea with the ball. Good atmosphere, isn't it, in Oran? I think we'll all look to try and get to Oran for a game one day. If we're not singing about our team, we're singing about Palestine. So it's always good. Guinea now with the ball forward on the right-hand side. This is going to be crossed in to look for Girassi and Bayo. It's been blocked by Rami Bensabani. Keep an eye on Bensabani, by the way, in the January window. I think he's going to end up at a bigger club. Get up. That's good tracking back from Bilal Brahimi. Now, let me tell you, if Yusuf Belaili was on that left wing, he don't track back there. That's my issue with him. Top baller, but he won't track back. This team will all track back. Adam Nurse will track back. Delors, look, he'll track back. Belaili won't. Slimani won't. And I think Mahrez only does it because Pep tells him to, or he's on the bench. So 10 minutes played. Algeria 0, Guinea 0. Guinea with the best chance of the game, with Badalain making the important tackle. He has come off injured for Isamandi, if you're just joining us. Yeah, Adley should have played. There's 6 subs. In friendlies, you can make 6 substitutions. That's not because of COVID. It's always been like that. 6 substitutions in friendlies. There's been games where Belmadi can change 6. He's decided to only want to change 3 or 4 because of his personal choice. He can change 6. Remember when we played Cameroon, he made most of the subs too late. He brought Gazelle on. He brought Tuba on, which combined for the goal, but they only came on in extra time. And then I think Belford Hill came on in bloody added time. And that's where the time added on came from. But during the game, he took ages to make changes, didn't he? Have we got the green laser pens are in full force? Wouldn't be the same without. I think that's what they're talking to the referee about here. That they're not happy about the green lasers being shone in their faces. But this is Africa, man. We know it. We know you get this sort of things, the green lasers. You saw the Senegal-Egypt penalty shootout. That's the highest level in Africa. It's still going to happen. It's just part and parcel of the game. Searching ball forward. Guinea's keeper will collect it. Algeria need the ball for a couple of minutes, and they need to just keep it and pop it around. Too excited, playing off the crowd, just desperate to score. Just keep it, pop it about. Guinea are going to try and kill the atmosphere, keep it 0-0 in the first 20, and then they're going to come out. So look at that interception. You just kicked it out like there's 5 minutes to go. Relax, bro, relax. Look at Belmadi, push up, relax. Do you know what I mean? Just with the stadium, it does feel like a new era, I must say. Bentala gave it away, won it back, and then they went all the way back to Zugba. Come on, lads, just keep it. Confidence. We're at home. Some players, when they pick up the ball, I'm not worried. Like when Banassa has the ball, you know he's going to do something with it or not lose it. And then other players I'm a bit worried about. That's why there's players like Zorgan I don't like, because you're given the ball, got talent, but they'll lose it. Delors plays it to Bilal Brahimi. The offside flag is up. He couldn't wait. He saw Algeria might score, and he put his flag up. Delors and Brahimi definitely got good chemistry. You can tell they train with each other literally every day. And then you think about Yassine Adli and his link up with Banassa. That's going to be good for the national team as well. Well, Delors is narrowly offside, but that's in the phase of play before Brahimi was on. You do think if we had Delors, some of the others in the Cameroon game, it might have been different. Come on, press Delors. Well up. Is he onside? He left it because he knew he was offside. Get onside, Andrew. And Guinea will bring it out. We've already got 4 white shirts forward, which they'll bypass this with one ball, they will. Well up. Guinea attacking on the left-hand side in the Algerian half. Mohamed Bayo, good hold-up play from Mohamed Bayo. He's a player, trust me. He'll get to an even bigger club one day soon. Guinea on the attack. Come on. He's dancing around everyone. Good tackle. Get it out. Oh. Is that going to go out? He's off. No, we shouldn't need 5 or 6 to tackle one Guinea player. Shouldn't need that. Because what you have to think if that's Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Cheeky flick over Beniada's head there. But you think about the back 4 that they would have known they were playing, and then after 5 minutes, once Mandy comes into it, you kind of got to reshuffle because Mandy's a ball playing centre back. He's not going to go 2-footed on anyone. Guinea 0, 15 minutes played in Oran. Nice that from Ben Talib. So Ben Tabani, who's pushed up into the Guinea half on that left-hand side. And then back to the back 4. It's like watching David Moyes' football at the moment. Patience, though, it will come good. You got to remember these players have not played on this pitch before, and it's their home ground. So that is a factor that comes into it. It's probably why we're playing 2 games here and not an away game next week. I don't think Bilal Brahimi touched the ball. In the time he did touch it, the flag went up. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, mate. That's all good. Chetty's good. Yeah, Algeria feels like a bit like Man United sometimes. They're good, sometimes they're bad. We're too inconsistent. Do you know what I mean? We lose to Equatorial Guinea, and then we beat Cameroon in Cameroon on the same pitch. I mean, you don't know what Algeria is going to turn up. I think Algeria on their day can beat anyone, but on their bad day, they'll lose to anyone, as shown by bloody Sierra Leone and Equatorial Guinea. We'll beat Iran, who've just beaten Uruguay, but we'll lose a silly game. So Guinea certainly would be the happier manager at the moment. If you're coming to Algeria on their new ground opening and dominating the ball, having the best chances, you're going to be very happy. That's a foul. We'll have that. Bendoka there fouled. Anyone else on the right-hand side gives the ball to Bendoka. Back to the back four with Isamandi. Isamandi's always had the number 2 shirt because he used to be a right back. If you're wondering why Beniarda wears number 3 in the right back position. Go on, ping it. Good pass from Bentaleb. A lot of these players Bentaleb would never have played with before, like Beniarda. Now, come and get Adam Nurse finally running at some players. Go on, dribble. Here he is, Adam Nurse driving into the box. Gives it back to Hossein Beniarda. Cross into the box, and it's blocked. Is this going to be Algeria's first corner of the game? Where, was it a throw or a corner? It should be a corner. Andy Delors is very good in the air. But that's, of course, if the delivery's right. Scored a bicycle kick from a corner recently for Nice. Green laser pen in the Guinea goalkeeper's face. Adam Nurse is going to take the corner for Algeria. Of course, he used to play for Nice as well, didn't he? A few years ago. Oh, we've played it short. Come on, whip it, man. What was the point of that? We're passing it out. We're playing the corner short. Beniarda's crossing it, and it's a pass to the goalkeeper. And now from our corner, Guinea are up the pitch. I think it got a deflection, but do you know what I mean? That's not the ball that Delors is going to get on the end of. He wants it in the air with the powerful headers. Do you know what I mean? Never mind. I ain't got a problem with Beniarda, but we got Atal, we got Sededka. Do you know what I mean? So, oh well. Yeah, we've got better options for referees. We do turn up for the big games. If you've just joined us and you want to watch the game, it's on. Of course, in Qatar, you usually got everything on beIN Sports, haven't you? This is not on beIN Sports, it's on Algerian television. So if you've got the Algerian channels, they're free to watch. You don't need a subscription. You can watch on those. Same for the Nigeria game next week. But I haven't got a stream link, unfortunately, to share with you guys. Well, I'll be honest. It's 20 minutes played. You ain't missed anything, to be perfectly honest. It's still 0-0, 20 minutes, and Guinea had the best chance of the game. So Guinea are very confident for an away side in their passing. It's a very different atmosphere to when Algeria played Guinea at AFCON, 1-3-0. Right, Samandi. I love how all the players come together from playing in Africa, playing in the Middle East, playing in Asia, playing in Europe, Champions League, all come together, all represent the same nation. That's one of the beauties of a of a national team like ours. You know, you've got players like Delors. You've got players that have worked hard from Constantine like Benzabeni. You've got Mandy, who was born in France. You've got Benassa, who could have played for Morocco. You've got Zugba, who's probably, you wouldn't recognise him if he was walking down the street. So, good mix. And then we can even go further with that if we can get players like Michael Olise involved and Maxime Lopez. Nice touch. Andy Delors. 2 players on him. Good tackle from Diakavi. Oh, that's a bit naughty. Guinea will play on. Someone went in 2-footed there. Usually Guardiola would do those. Yeah, you can't go back now for the advantage. Benassa. He'll get you the ball. He'll get you the ball. He'll just get you it, Benassa. He covers every blade of grass. You don't play for AC Milan for no reason. Oh, again with a 2-footed this time. Remy Benzabeni. He's completely missed it. Benassa tracking left back, and Zugba will be happy to see that pass through the 6-yard box. Now, it's getting a bit feisty in there. A couple of 2-footed lunges. You can't fault the passion of the lads. But look at Zugba pass it out, because Mandy's there now. Ball playing centre-back. I don't know why Adam Nurse is giving it to the keeper. Delors not going to get on that. Right. I think we're yet to see a real shot from Algeria on the Guinea goal. I know Beniarda had a cross that was held, but I'm not counting that. Do you know what I mean? It's a cross into the box. So these friendly games, you can win 5-0, you can lose 5-0, but you want to learn about players and you want to know if you're going to bring them into the more important games. Like, you know, if we wanted to win this game, we'd play Mahrez and all those guys and smash it, but we don't really need to. Beniarda shouldn't be losing that header. And Mandy shouldn't be losing that header. Throw. Yeah. First ball and second ball, 2 players, Mandy, Beniarda, both didn't win them. You think of Cameroon's goal in the last second. It was a first ball we didn't clear. Then there was a second ball we didn't clear. And then the shot went past Mbonhi. And that's when you know they're going to put everyone forward. Should have done better. Do you see Algeria missing on the next World Cup? 9 African teams? No. We can play worse and still qualify because double the teams go. So basically, the way it'll work, you know, we had the group stage with Burkina Faso, Niger, Djibouti. Then we had to play a playoff. Instead, you win the group with Burkina Faso and you qualify. There's no playoff. Everyone that wins their group qualifies. Oh, we're in here. Cross it. Shoot. But Brahimi, what a save. Oh, what a save. Yeah, we're going to qualify because there's more teams. So all the group winners would have gone. Egypt would have gone. Nigeria would have gone. Funnily enough, Ivory Coast still wouldn't have gone because they finished second to Cameroon. A lot of people forget that about Cameroon, that they had to finish above Ivory Coast before they played us. And then when Nurse brings that ball back, the Delors sort of gets a touch, comes out to Bilal Brahimi, he smashes it on target, and the goalkeeper saves it. It's a good strike from Brahimi. He gets power on it, connects cleanly. Oh, it's a driving run from Benassa. Yeah, it looks for Delors. Keeper's out. For some reason, the keeper's out. It comes to Brahimi, he gives it back to the keeper. With an actual shot, the power, the slickness, it was a good strike. But definitely Algeria's best chance of the game. But yeah, I hope my explanation of the qualifiers explains why Algeria will make World Cups in future. Unless the team gets mildly worse. As in, would lose to Burkina. That chance from Brahimi, because I've got the sound off, you might hear it. It's got the crowd lifted. Canal Algeria, yeah. The game is on all the Algerian channels. Talat TV, the local one, Canal Algeria, number 6. Delors win that. Keeper's out. Is he offside again? What's he blowing the whistle for? Last 5 minutes, Algeria have certainly picked up pressure, 5-10 yards up the pitch. I mean, the flag's gone up here on the law. He's not offside. He's not offside. I was going to criticise him for being offside again, but he wasn't. He does very well to win that ball. Brave to go for it. Keeper does well to come out. It's good goalkeeping as well, I must add. But the Mauritanian on the sideline, he's putting his flag up like it's the Formula One Grand Prix. Relax. Do you know what I mean? Yep, TV6 HD showing it. If you want to watch. 26 minutes played. Algeria probably on top of the last 5 minutes. But now Guinea are forward. And the ball's back in the feet of Mustafa Zugba. I was going to say there's a bit of a debate about who goes in goal, but I think if you look at the ages of the other keepers, Mandrea pretty much gets the goalkeeping spot when fit. And I've said a number of times, I think Mandrea will learn from Rice and Bolhi a hell of a lot about being Algeria's number one. So, and he'll tell him, look, Mandy likes this, Tuba likes this, Ben Sabania likes this. So it's good. Good to have them both in the squad. And of course, if Mandrea did get injured, you can bring in an experienced keeper like Mboli, although not the youngest anymore. That's never, ever a foul on Ben Taleb. Never a foul. I know Ben Taleb has got a bit of aggression, a bit of grinter, but that's not a foul. Guinea very happy to pop it around their back four and let Algeria run and lose some energy. Got it in the middle here. Guinea in again. It's pretty similar to the first minute. Chance! What a miss. The flag's gone up. What an opportunity. And this is a carbon copy of the chance in the opening minute. One ball, splits open the Algeria back four. But this time, Badalain isn't there to get it. I think Mandy tries to make up for the space that Badalain did last time. Mandy doesn't get a touch. It very nearly actually concedes a penalty if we look at Mandy here. Surprised didn't go down. It's literally, it's not hit the post, but it's sort of just brushed the side netting, and it's a massive let off for Algeria again. And Guinea would feel like on another day, more clinical player would have put them 2-0 up. The longer this goes on, you're going to see the likes of Morez, Belali and Oran, of course. You'll love it. I'd like to see Amora given a go. I don't know if Amora's on the bench. Already had to use one sub. I wouldn't criticise Delors' performance in the opening half an hour. He's gone for every ball. He's worked with what he's got. Girassi there running back into midfield, the striker for Guinea to get the ball back for them and keep possession. It's going to be Guinea's ball on the right-hand side in the Algeria half. Algeria 0, Guinea 0, 28 minutes on the clock, 29 minutes on the clock now. How's that? It's a foul on Benassa. I mean, he's not going around brandishing bookings, but how's that a free kick? But that's Benassa's asking the question. I don't think Mandy touched it, but I think he did enough to put him off. Like, he distracted him. If you're a striker, you've sort of got that peripheral vision. Mandy's coming. He's getting closer and closer. I need to shoot quickly. Less reaction time. Guinea have got a free kick, though, about God knows why. It's about 35 yards out. Ben Ibrahimi, player in the wall for Algeria. They're going to whip this in. They're very tall players, Guinea, so we need to defend this well. Of course, the green laser pen. The bloke's having to shield his eyes because of the green laser pen was skin. Right, come on. If we clear this well, we counter. Let's see how we deal with this set piece with no Rice and Bull here in goal. Ball in. No, I didn't even beat the first man. It's actually got a little flick on and the shot's way over the bar. Guinea are absolutely fuming. They think it should be a corner. A goal kick's been awarded by the Mauritanian official. And Algeria are now, come on, get it forward. They're all forwards. Come on. Oh, Delors will chase. And Guinea will keep. Nice flick from Guinea. Good tackle. Don't give that as a foul, you mug. Thank you. Bentada will bring it to the right-hand side of the field. Isamandi on the ball. Ajabaners. Bentaleb, back to Islamani. Half an hour played. Algeria 0, Guinea 0. Good ball there, breaking the lines. That's got to be a foul on Benassa, please. Thanks, ref. No, it's not a foul in terms of just outside the box, but it's a free kick in Algeria. They get possession in the Guinea half. What are the chances Algeria could ever get Zidane as a manager? Not impossible, but I think never, because I think he'll take the France job. I think Zidane will get France, maybe even after Deschamps. France are in a bit of a mess. A poor World Cup, Zidane will probably take the job, in my opinion. So, and we're not going to get a manager that managed France. Not a chance. If you want Zidane, we might get Luca Zidane as a goalie one day. He plays in La Liga, I think. Guinea are quite fast. Do you think Matchday is up to standard for being the number one? Well, when he made his debut, he was in Ligue 1. He's now dropped down to Ligue 2. We've got a chance if Algeria, we haven't. You have to respect the drop down to Ligue 2 because he'd rather play every week than be on the bench for Angers. So I respect that. I think he will end up in Ligue 1, though. He'll either get promoted or get a big move. I would hope Belmadi stays until 2026, so the redemption story would be completed if we qualify. I think that's what his plan is. I think that's what he wants to do. By the way, if we made the World Cup, he would have left at the end, no matter what happened. It's like what Halilhodžić did in 2014. That's the only positive, I guess you can say, that we get Belmadi for another 4 years. But I'd rather win AFCON again, to be honest. And Belmadi might go on that high. If he wins AFCON again, he ain't going to stay around. Guinea forward. Algeria got a lot of players forward. This is dangerous if Guinea can get it right. Is that onside? It's just wide. Zugba didn't even move. Zugba didn't even move. No, it's not going to get replayed. I'll tell you, I think FIFA are just not interested. There was a case, you might know about it, with Ecuador and Colombia. Now, the Ecuadorian player said on video, I'm Colombian. Played for Ecuador and qualified. They have the tape, and they still bet Ecuador through. So if they're going to let them in, they're not going to let Algeria in. Doesn't mean the game wasn't dodgy, though. I know there's a big deal about Gassama. For me, his reluctance to for me, the big one is not disallowing the goal, the first Cameroon goal. I think that's a big shock for me. The others, you can just about argue why, but to not disallow the first goal for Cameroon when the keeper's pushed because Mandy got pushed, I think shocking. All day long, that goal, that as it's promoting, that goal gets disallowed in the Prem. So that's what annoys me. You can't say if we had VAR, it would have been disallowed because we bloody had it. I only watched it when Algeria pushed forward. But football's quick. When Algeria beat Nigeria and Morris scored that free kick, it was Gassama that refereed that game. Good ball. Delors will hold it up. Benassa will keep it, and Benassa will win a free kick. I wouldn't say the free kick's on the edge of the box, but it's a central area. It's in a good position, and Algeria will get it from a dead ball situation. Why does Belmadi want to retire so early if you compare him to Italy's manager? He will take another job in the Middle East. Belmadi's got so many offers from these Saudi clubs, these Qatari clubs. Of course, he was there before. He's got a home in Qatar. So he'll end up in like Al Sadd or something like that. Awful defence, don't understand why they can't move up with the ball. Yeah, do you know what it is? You've got a group of players that haven't really played together. You've got Bentaleb coming in for a few years. You've got Mandy coming in, who weren't even going to start. You've got a new goalkeeper. He doesn't know whether to kick it or to pass it. But as the game goes on, they should rectify that. Yeah, Beniada and Bendubka are not good enough. If this was an if this was a World Cup warm-up, Beniada wouldn't be here. It'd be Zadudka or Atal, and Bendubka, you'd probably have Adli or Awar that would come for a World Cup. Anyway, let's see what Adam Ernest does with this free kick into the box. We're going to find Delors. No, it's cleared. Let it go for a corner, bruv. Let it go for a corner. Thank you. The 9 African teams to qualify for 2026. Predictions. I like predictions, but that's very hard. That's 4 years away. Very hard to predict, but you can look at sort of future generations. It will be the usual suspects. There might be 1 or 2 wildcard nations. Algeria got a corner. Definitely been told to play these short because I've played it short again. Into the box. Saved by the Guinea goalkeeper. Remember these crosses that are getting shot. 9 teams. I think all 4 in North Africa make it. So that's 4. Header! Good chance, Isa Mandy. Stayed up from the corner. Be disappointed not to hit the target. Good ball from the left. Isa Mandy heads it off target. I like Ben Taleb's aggression. Back to the question before I forget. If I had to predict now the 9 to go to the next tournament, the 4 North Africans, so Algeria go, Egypt go, Morocco go, Tunisia go, Senegal will go, Nigeria will go. What's that, 6? Ghana will definitely go. The players they've got now. You look at the Ghana team; it's literally a different 23 to the AFCON they did. That's 7. So North Africa, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria. I mean, the obvious answer is Cameroon, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast probably go. And the last spot is probably Cameroon, or it's a wild card. Like this, Guinea might go. Mali might go. If Mali get the players like Moussa Dembele up front. I think Mali are trying to get Konate, the Liverpool centre-back. If they get him, we don't know what the teams are going to look like, but it'll be usual suspects. You might get a team like Angola, suddenly get a bunch of players that played in Portugal under 21s and they'll qualify. You might get like a Togo in 2006 where you get a player like Adebayor that literally carries you to the tournament. So I'm confident Algeria will be there, even if Belmondi's not in charge. They'll be there because of the expansion. Good one, too. Adebayor brings it forward on the right-hand side. Past 1. He's gone past 2. And he's tackled himself. Oh, he's given a free kick. I thought he actually tripped on the ball. He's given a foul on Adebayor. He has. Done well there. It's what he does. He might lose it, but he's brave. The first foul should have gone down. The first foul should have gone down. He's brave. He'll run at players and he'll bring the ball forward 10, 20 yards. Oran Stadium is fantastic. Libya won't go. Not a chance. Yeah, you could say that the organisation. Look, if you've got to concentrate for 30 seconds to go to a World Cup, you shouldn't be. But Mali shouldn't need to tell you that. You should know. So I don't blame the manager for that. And the Atala playing left back was just stupid. Ball in Adebayor. Algeria definitely getting more chances now. Burkina Faso, you know, they had a very good AFCON, didn't they? They came 3rd. But in 4 years, I don't think you're going to see the Burkina Faso you're going to see now. This is for World Cup. They're not going to make it. The best chance was actually the 2 that Algeria stopped them. 2014, Burkina went out on away goals. If this is a Prem game, it'd be at least 5 minutes added. The game stopped a lot. We didn't play for the first 5 minutes because of the injury to Adebayor. Corner's going to come in. Played short again. We're just playing corners to bloody Beniarda and crossing them and losing. What are we doing? Why are we playing corners short to Beniarda, the bloody Casablanca right back, and then crossing them to God knows where? What are we doing? It's not working. It's the 3rd time we've bloody done it. Why are we training in corner short to Beniarda to cross to the first man? I don't get it. Oh, well, we're coming up to half time. It's going to be a foul for Guinea. It's going to be Algeria 0, Guinea 0 at 40 minutes. I mean, you could talk about we haven't conceded yet. I say yet. But a clean sheet obviously is a positive. I wouldn't say the goalkeeper's been Zugba, you know, they've had the shots, but he hasn't been tested. They've been off target. I think Badalain did the best thing in the game, and he's come off after 2 minutes. Back to the keeper, and Zugba should launch this. Good ball. Nice. Let's go. Go. That's it, Banassa. Carry it. Where are the options, lads? Adebayor. And surely a foul. He's given it. I don't know why you're going down moaning, you silly mug. He's fouled him. It's a foul. Adebayor wouldn't lose that ball if he wasn't fouled. Look, you clattered him. And even Adam tried to stay on his feet. He tried to stay on his feet. Look, he ain't a diver. Adam Nurse to his mate Ismail Benasser. Benasser again. Is he going to look for Adam Nurse again? Of course he is. Adam Nurse. Benasser's been pushed off the ball. And now Guinea are getting frustrated. I don't know why. I mean, Benasser and Adam Nurse are playing like they're playing Wembley against everyone else, but it is another free kick. Benasser's holding his arm. But it's just stupid. It's off the ball. And Benasser's been whacked. Right, who's taking this? Hopefully not bloody Hossein Beniarda, let me tell you. Some quality. Let Benasser take it, you know? I think Senegal can do something. The problem is Senegal in the last 16 have to play England. And I think Senegal-England's going to be fascinating. But don't rule out Qatar because it's the host. Have they given it to Guinea? Is it a drop ball? I thought we had a foul. I don't know, should start every game. He's the future of the team. He is the future. But when you're in the position of Riyad Mahrez, it's very difficult to do that unless Riyad Mahrez plays in sort of a central role. Yeah, I know, but Beniarda can't cross to save his life. That is very true. I don't know why he's here when you've got Akim Zadudka and Yusuf Atal sitting on the bench. They're literally in Oran. I don't get it. Good defending. Yeah, Italy are playing England. Of course, Scamacca's up front for Italy against Declan Rice, I think. Yeah, Arab Cup. It's a good list there. But the Arab Cup, the biggest one the Arab Cup made us think was amazing was Yassin Brahimi, player of the tournament, ran the pitch in the final and scored. And then he gets to AFCON and plays the first game. And Yassin Brahimi played the first game of AFCON against Sierra Leone. And he didn't play 1 minute in the qualifiers for the AFCON, the one in January. He didn't play a minute in the qualifiers and started the opening game. If you're playing in the qualifiers and you're not playing the opening game, how are you feeling? Two guy from the Arab Cup. Oh, he's off the ball. Brought it down there. Two guy for me from the Arab Cup was very good. Very, very good. Chetty's not even in this squad, is he? It's crazy. Mandy shouldn't get called up. He doesn't play enough. It doesn't matter what team he plays for. Okay, if we don't take Mandy, who are you going to bring in? You're going to bring Ben Lamry back? You got Tuba. For me, he's the best centre-back. I think he's been rested for Nigeria. You've got two guys who's the future for me at the back. You've got Badarain, who can still do a job. And then you've got Mandy, Ben Lamry. That sort of... It's not a lot of choice in that centre-back role. That's very true. That's very true. For the 2026 World Cup, Africa can have another team, but they have to play a playoff against a team from, I think, like Honduras, Costa Rica, the area. So, man, it's good to be fair. Beniarda cost us the World Cup. He should never play for us anymore. I know, but the fans don't blame Beniarda. Do you know what's interesting about Gassama? Dodgy referee. He's taken all the deflection away from the players. No one's actually bothered to watch the replay, apart from you, obviously, and seen Beniarda cost us the goal. They're just going, oh, Gassama, oh, he didn't blow the whistle, oh, he disallowed the goal. Rather than actually looking at what we should have done, we should never have given away the free kick and we would have been fine. If Algeria kept the ball, we'd have been in the tournament. It was in our hands. If you look at the World Cup predictor, when Tuba scored, there was a 0.01% chance Cameroon qualified, and they did, which is mental. Guinea looking to end the half strongly. They started it strongly. But Algeria definitely grown into the game as it's gone on. Bendubka, don't lose that. Referees helped Bendubka a little bit there. Ooh la la. Headers were our only weakness during the Arab Cup. Morocco went better than us. Beniarda's a passion merchant. That's why he gets picked. Shot! Oh! Straight at the keeper. But a moment of magic, really. That's what can sometimes change a sort of a game with little chances. That's what... I mean, you look at Andy Delors there. He's flicked it up one touch. He's hit the half volley second touch. Look at that. Pop! Bosh. It's a half chance from nothing. It's straight at the keeper. But that's what quality can do at that level. You don't get that many goals in Ligue 1 for Nice, for Montpellier, for no reason, you know? No idea why we're not wearing the new kits. If you look at the subs, they're wearing the new training kits, the one that with the Arabic patterns. For some reason, we're not wearing the actual kit. But Adidas said in their statement that they're not going to release it for the public until the 14th of October. If they added 1 minute, but Dane was down for the first 5 minutes. We've got 1 minute added. Bilal Brahimi down the left-hand side, and Algeria not going to get a corner because into the hands of the Guinea goalkeeper, Ibrahim Kone, and that's half time. We've had a minute added. We made a sub. We had a player down. We had another player down. But there it is. It's half time. Algeria nil. Guinea nil. I'd say Algeria's best two chances were a shot from Bilal Brahimi. Goalkeeper saved it. And the chance just there from Andy Delort. Goalkeeper also saved it. Guinea with two chances of their own as well. One in the opening minute. Saw Badalain have to go off injured, and another one where Mandy did just about enough to put off Girassi. But it's half time. Algeria nil, Guinea nil. We need a cam. Who can play cam? I'd love to see Mahrez in that position. He's played there for City before, played there for Leicester before. Claude Puel at Leicester, he actually put Mahrez at cam one game. Benrahma can play cam. Said Benrahma can play cam. Of course, he's not even in the squad. 95 players shouldn't be time wasting. Yeah, I know, but I do get it to an extent. If you've just scored the goal after a frustrating 2 hours of referee against you, goalkeeper on a game of his life, you finally get the goal. You kind of think that's it, but it's naive. It's true. Bentaleb, Adli, Benassa trio could be a good trio for coming AFCON. A World Cup. Bentaleb will be 31, Adli 25, Benassa 28. You would say in that the next World Cup, Benassa will be at his prime. He might even be in the Premier League. I think he will. I think he'll end up back at Arsenal. Adli 25, he'll be more experienced at AC Milan. Bentaleb at 31. I mean, Bendubka and Beniada are playing out at 31, aren't they? So why not? Spurs fan in the crowd. Well, what do we think of Tottenham? They get battered everywhere they go. That half flew by. Oh, we went all right, I suppose, but there wasn't much to shout about. I think you'll see Mahrez if we're not winning. Yeah, Saad Benrahma, yeah. People unhappy with the half. Yusuf Attal, Zorgan. Belayli in Oran has to happen, and the script's there for him to get the goal. The script's there for Belayli to get the first goal in the new stadium, isn't it? I think the stadium looks fantastic, to be honest. I'm just going to do some admin for the stream, guys, while it's half time. Just check everything's going okay. Drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. We're replacing the match review today with the stream. Seeing how it goes. Of course, everyone I'm sure watches the game anyway, so we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, not really anything to shout about from that first half, if being totally honest. I suppose this is what the setting has to be. I'd love to have the game for you guys in the background. Of course, if I do that, there's a chance YouTube will take the stream down, and then I can't watch it. You guys can't watch it. We'll see one day how it goes. That's the team that started the game. Of course, Badalain's off for Mandy now, and there's a whole plethora of players Algeria have on the bench that they can bring on. They're going for Benassa because they know he's a quality player, Sammy. They know that if he's on the ball, he can make something happen. If Bendubka's got the ball, they don't care. Do you know what I mean? Benassa would work well under Erik ten Hag. He'd be good there. I think he'd be good with Klopp. What I will say is, it's a little secret, not really a secret. There's a lot of talk amongst Arsenal that there's a little, basically, Arsenal have the option. Like, if anyone bids for, what I'm saying is, if anyone bids for Benassa, Arsenal have the first dibs. So if Man United bid 50 million for Benassa, Arsenal can have the chance to match the bid. If they don't want her, then United get to bid. But basically, Arsenal get, because he was there, and that was part of the contract they did when they sold him, or so. Something to do with that. He ain't a Spurs fan. Imagine supporting Spurs, though. Do you know what I mean? Bentala looking better. He's definitely more mature, isn't it? This isn't the Bentaleb of a few years ago. He's a more mature Bentaleb. Yeah, no World Cup. So people want Adam Zurgan on. So you got Zurgan, you got Zaruki. Remember Zaruki you could bring? And you've got Murzik from CRB, the youngster from the Arab Cup as well. Yeah, feel free to try and send some links in the comments. I just know that YouTube block the link sometimes. If you want to drop a stream, feel free to. It's not me taking it off, it's the bloody YouTube. I don't know what these guys on the Algerian TV are talking about. Probably what they had for dinner. There's nothing to talk about from that first half. It's the same old usual, isn't it? You know Benassa's going to be your best player. You know Delors going to work hard. And you know Adam Munoz is going to dribble. All I learned really is Bentaleb is good enough to be back here, and it's crazy he hasn't been back sooner. But it's difficult for a guy like Belkabla to get in now if Bentaleb plays well, but he is captaining Angers. What would you guys say was a best Algeria player? I'm still raving about it. That but delaying interception is underrated, and I'll keep going on about it, but I did love it. It's not great analysis, is it? It's not exactly Roy Keane, is it? We need like a Roy Keane Algerian version in there to sort of like get into these players. Roy Keane would be ripping into these lot. You know what I mean? He'd be like, basics, do your job. Do your job. I know Bentala was 27. It's mad. Sidemen charity match watch along. I think I might be going to it tomorrow because it's in Charlton. Benassa is light years ahead from the rest of the squad. He is. And who got Benassa? Mohamed Raoua. Who got Bentaleb when he was 18 at Tottenham? Mohamed Raoua. Adam Munoz, Mohamed Raoua. We rely on him still. Isamandi, Mohamed Raoua. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? If he was still here, we'd have Adli would be here, Aïnouri would be here. Do you know what I mean? If this generation, they're like, oh, the France under 21. Mate, when we got to the Brazil World Cup, Brahimi, Faguli, Gulam, they all played for France under 21, but no one cared because we qualified and they're ballers. Do you know what I mean? Just calm down. If you're good enough, get them in. And if you're like, oh, wow, the law, and you reject it and you come back, apologise like you did. Do you know, there's bigger problems in the world. There's actual people that would rather Algeria didn't qualify than bring the law and have made it. It's mad, isn't it? I'll tell you what's annoying about not qualifying. I had so many plans if we made it. So like, I would have done like big screens in London, stuff like that. It would have been amazing, but it's honestly such a shame. Anyway, is anyone seen a bit of England? I'm trying to find out what's happening with England and if Scamacca or Rice are doing okay. If you've just joined the stream and you're wondering what's happened in the first half, don't. You ain't missed anything. What's England's score? Let's have a look. See if I can see any highlights. 0-0. Okay, so basically, if England don't win, we're getting relegated. We're getting relegated, and we have to play like Luxembourg and Kazakhstan. Hungary are beating Germany. Does that mean Hungary are top? Oh my! Hungary, as it stands, have won Nations League Group 3 with England, Italy, and Germany. But Italy and Hungary aren't even going to the World Cup, so no, I'm surprised. Egypt are 3-0 up against Niger. Mohamed Salah scored a hat-trick. That won't surprise you. Brazil are beating Ghana 3-0. Marquinhos, Richarlison. Mali have 1-0 up on Zambia. And Morocco are 0-0 at half-time to Chile. And that's a Morocco with Hakim Ziyech back in the side for the first time in God knows how long. Yeah, that Brahimi, mate. Let me tell you, elite years: Brahimi Porto, Faguli Valencia, Slimani Sporting Lisbon. If you know, you know. By the way, Brazil Ghana, a true story. Brazil Ghana was meant to be at Wembley, and I think it got pulled out last minute because someone had Wembley that day and like needed it for an event or something, and then they pulled out. It was a bit messy, but Brazil were meant to play Ghana in Wembley. If anyone wants to see Algeria, very strong rumours coming out of the FA that they're going to play Sweden in Marseille in November. So keep an eye on that. Of course, Sweden haven't qualified either, so they can do that. I'd like to see Mahrez in the second half. .45-minute match now. Mora in for Brahimi. Mahrez in for Adem Nurse and Razik for Bandubka. I wouldn't take Adem Nurse off. I'd keep Adem Nurse and Mara. We need to see if Adem Nurse and Riyad Mahrez can play in the same team. That's what I'd say. If I'm Morocco right now and you've got a new manager, you need to be beating Chile. I think the game's in Spain. You need to be beating Chile. They haven't qualified either. Man, England can't. If England come bottom, I don't know what's worse: England coming bottom or Hungary coming top. Great analysis here on the Algerian TV. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Same old crap they always bang on about. Yeah, Adam Nurse is doing all right. He'll go and play it. He's not afraid. Like, he's not going to pick it up and then go backwards and play the safe pass. He's willing to take the gamble and try and beat 4 players, which I like. Two of my friends are in Oran. We're going to the Algeria-Nigeria game. Well, you're going to love it, mate. It's very it's like being in the stadium in Europe. This is a fantastic setup. I wouldn't have gone if it was like a bleeder, but this is fantastic. Chile lost their last 5. Well, Morocco will be hoping to make that 6. Chile's best player is probably... Is it still Sanchez? Is it actually still Alexis Sanchez? Claudio Bravo, Vidal. Vidal's from Chile, I suppose. Yeah, Algeria's games are not in HD, are they? It's embarrassing. So someone said to me once, I wanted Algeria to qualify just so I can watch them in high definition. Adem swapping places with Bandubka. Yeah, that would be more attacking. More attacking works. Bilal Brahimi is trash. He might have the speed. I think he's not like something amazing. I think he's not as good as the other Brahimi, but he's still young, so you've got to give him time. But people want Bandubka. Basically, what you guys are saying, you want a centre mid off for a Mahrez or a Namora or something like that, or a Belali, just to be a bit more attacking, to not be afraid. Because to play Bentaleb and Benassa and Bandubka, it's very, very sort of brave, isn't it? It's not like I want to win. It's like Bamadi saying, "Don't lose." That's what I get from you're Guinea and if you're Guinea and you see Belaley and Mahrez aren't playing, you're well up for it, aren't you? Adam Zurgan. I'm not a big fan of Adam Zurgan, but if he comes on and proves me wrong, fair play to him. Fair play to him. But for me, if you want AFCONs, if you want to qualify for the World Cup, Adam Zurgan ain't going to be that difference. Hosamawa, yes. Yassine Adli, yes. Adam Zurgan, I think his dad was a better player than him. That's probably why he's here. Beniada, Defo off, Bilal off, and Bandibka. Adaberners and Andy Delort are bad. Looks like Yusuf Belaley is going to be coming on for Algeria. 15's off. Number 15's off. So this isn't our first change, is it? Because Mandy came on. Who's 15 again? Guys, who's 15? If you're wondering why Tuba and those players aren't playing, the main team will play Nigeria. This game is a sort of more experimental lineup, which is fine. Mahrez will start, Belaley will start, Tuba will start. Probably Zaruki will come in as well against Nigeria. Thank you, Bilal Brahimi. Thank you. I didn't know his number because he's new. So it's a straight swap. Yeah, Delort's not bad. He needs better players around him, or those players closer to him. So Belaley's coming on the left for Bilal Brahimi. Thank you to comments for telling me who 15 was. I saw the board go up. We're back, by the way. Showing the bloody adverts on the channel. If you're wondering why I'm a bit late. Second half has kicked off. Guinea have just hit one from about 30 yards over the bar. But we're back. Second half's underway. If you've just joined us, welcome to the watch along. Algeria against Guinea. 0-0, second half. Yusuf Belaley is on in Oran. His city, of course, and Bunajas, but he's not here. For Bilal Brahimi. Am I the only one who had the game just pop up? This isn't good. Oh, is the ref going to blow his whistle? So we've got the ball. Thank goodness for that. It's not that I think we did a bad tackle. These African refs, you don't know what they're bloody whistle for nothing. And people are going, oh, that's not nice. Mate, did you watch Tunisia Mali? You blew in the 85th minute for full time. Belaley straight into action. Yeah, sound bloody adverts for couscous, man. The game's kicked off. You imagine if Sky did that. Yeah, it's happened to a few people. It's just popped up, man. What's that all about? Back underway, Belaley on. Delort's still down the middle, which is good. Adebano's kind inside. Adebano's wide side netting. Side netting for Adebano's. He can do that. He can go at you. He can dribble. He can cut inside. He gives you options. And let's not forget at AFCON, the power Adebano's did. He scored 3 goals off the bench. The thing is about Adebano's, even if he don't start, if you've got 20 minutes left, and I think this happened in the AFCON quite a few times, so bring on Adebano's. A great weapon to have. Fans are up for it for the second half. But Marty's definitely ripped into them and said, what are you doing? Oh, Zugba, careful, lad. Can they come out to Bensabeni? Yeah, if anyone's wondering, thank you for the comment. So Bulgaria's Algeria team just played Nigeria's main team. I'm talking like Iwobi and all these lot, and drew 2-2, I think. Good ball. Is this the moment? Oh, I thought the law was in. Hit that! Whoa. We're definitely up for it. You can tell the man has had a team talk. Adam Bonus has already had 2 cracks at goal, both off target. He's in it first time. He read the back pages today. Goal kick to Guinea, and this has most certainly been an excellent start by the Algerian team. Hello, Morad. Yes, Bulgaria's team literally just played the main Nigeria team. If you're wondering why Nigeria's main team played them, it's because they're going to play this Algerian team on Tuesday, so they've already come to Algeria in preparation. I'll tell you what, I've got a question. You can't tell me that Bilal Brahimi first half performance is better than what Said Benrahma would have done if he started on that left. You can't tell me Benrahma would have been worse than that. No way. I think Ben Mahdi has an agenda against Said. That's a dodgy tackle, by the way, the 2-3-1. Fans are up for this, loving it. Great atmosphere as always. I don't get the whole Benrahma thing. Like, to not even call him up. I'm not saying play him. To not even call him up is a bit. He's at West Ham. I mean, I watch him every week. He's been our best player this season. But only really quick one. What are you doing? He plays it quick and he gives it back to him. You mug. That's another thing people forget. Algeria, Cameroon. Slimani missed a sitter in the first leg to make it 2-0 in the last second. And in the second leg, Belayli missed a sitter to make it 1-0 at the beginning. People have completely forgotten about that. I think Ben Dubka's lucky to still be on. Are we losing to Italy as well? Was it Scamacca? I did a World Cup video 2 months ago. I said if Senegal play England, Senegal beat them. You can't tell me Senegal don't beat England. The only way to stop Senegal is to defend against them. And that's what Egypt did. They took them to penalties twice. Oh, they took them to penalties twice. England aren't going to sit back. As much as Southgate loves far at the back, he won't sit back against Senegal. He'll come out. Senegal are going to love that. Mane's going to love that. And Sarr and all those guys. And with the pace they've got, if you've got Mane and Sarr, and Cisse will do this, you've got Mane and Sarr, and they're going to be running at Maguire. It's not going to rain well for England. Back to this, though. 52 minutes played. Algeria 0, Guinea 0. Riyad Mahrez is warming up. Zerouki is warming up. You see the new training top is on, but the new kit is not on. Yeah, Slimani is really at the end of the game. He counter-attacks and misses. It's a good counter by Algeria. But what play does Belmadi want to play out from the back? Can you play out from the... You need to pick a keeper. You've got to start from top to bottom, right? If Belmadi says, right, we didn't qualify, we're playing a new system, we're going to pass it out from the back. So is Zugba the goalie you can pass it out from the back with? I think Mandy can play out from the back. I think Tuba can. I don't think the others are. You know what I mean? You've got to pick a back four to play a system. If you've got Slimani playing, you're not going to pop it around on the floor, are you? You want it in the air. You want long balls. Go on. I don't know, Belaney, man. He likes to impress the fans, and I respect that. But come on. That's not a foul, you mug. Oh, my God. Idiot. Yeah, Maguire's good for England, mate, but he's got no chance against Mane and Son, let me tell you. Not a chance. Drop a like on the watch along if you're enjoying it, so I know if you want to see more or less in the future, I suppose. "54 minutes played, Algeria 0, Guinea 0. I'm just checking to see England's goal they've conceded. Yeah, 1-0 down. Italy, of course, can still win the Nations League. I think they've got Hungary last. Win that and then win it. Brazil 3-0 up still against Ghana. Mali 1 up. And Morocco are now winning against Chile 1-0. So Morocco winning that friendly in Spain. I don't know where you sort of rank Chile, though. I mean, America beat them 3-0. I think America are better than Chile, though, to be honest. But yeah, Morocco 1-0 up against Chile. Algeria 0-0 here against Guinea. But yeah, no goals here at the moment. Although we're in here. I mean, Adam Munoz has given it to Delors. Delors, if he was selfish, he would have had a shot. He tried to feed Adam Munoz back. Didn't pay off. 55 played, Algeria 0, Guinea 0, and Oran. And that ref, of course, will blow his whistle on Ben Taleb. Ben Taleb in the last 18 months has really got his fitness levels up. When he was at Newcastle, he couldn't even play 90 minutes. Look at this. Adam Munoz feeds Delors. Delors plays it back in the right space, but Adam Munoz doesn't actually make that run. But that will come with time with integrating players. I love to see Mahrez and Delors together. Really good link up, I reckon. More on the ball for Algeria in the second half with Ben Yedder at the moment. Ping to the other side with two guy. Belaney's playing in the middle of the park for some reason. That's not a foul. If you look at Algeria's left-hand side, Belaney's not there. He's in the middle for some reason. I don't know if he's been told. He's gone to the left a bit more now. He's remembered. You're the left winger, mate. You're not a centre mid. Delors trying to press, ball over the top. If we're quicker in the press, we'll win this back quicker. Can't believe the ref didn't blow for a foul there. On the attack. Adam Munoz bursts into the box. Adam Munoz cleared by Guinea. And Algeria will get the throw. And Adam Munoz has really turned up a notch in this second half for Algeria. And he's only going to get better at Lille playing every week. Another throw for Algeria with Ben Yedder will take it. Good throw. Oh, good idea to put it back. Good throw from Ben Yedder. Bendubka with the deep run. And Algeria win a corner. I'm going to go bonkers if we pass it short for a Ben Yedder cross again. Do not pass it short to Ben Yedder. It has simply not worked in the first half. Adam Munoz is taking it, left foot. Adam Munoz, is he going to actually cross the ball? He is. Here we go. Keeper parries it. And that's what happens when you put the ball in the danger zone and Algeria get another corner, this time on the other side. I think Belaney's played it short this time. Oh, there's a foul there, surely. Belaney will dribble. Let's see if he does anything. He's gone down as well, and he's given a goal kick. And the goalkeeper has gone to Belaney's favourite, and the Guinea players are having to separate the Guinea keeper and Belaney. Now, Belaney went down in the box, I think he wanted a corner at the very least. First of all, that's a penalty on Benassa for me. But I think he probably does play an advantage if you want to give credit to the ref. Belaley says he's been fouled. The ref's given a goal kick, has he? That's a pen. That's a pen. For me, it's a pen. For me, there's 2 penalties in there. There's 2 penalties in there. You've got Benassa. Don't argue him now. He's mugged you off. We ain't got the pen. You've got Benassa's clipped, and I think Belaney's clipped as well. Now, if you give the goal kick, you know that means Belaley touched the ball last. That's extraordinary for me. Guinea will make changes, but for me, we've been robbed a bit there. Yeah, that's Diawara that's come off. Used to be at Roma. Shocking refs. Yeah, I don't see what Slimani will do in a game like this. Probably come on and score now. I think we should have had 2 penalties there, in my opinion. But I'm not surprised. "60 minutes an hour gone. Algeria nil, Guinea nil. Algeria feel a bit robbed. I don't know why I'm surprised. Why are we surprised? We never get these. We don't get big decisions in Africa. We just don't. That's why we do well in the World Cups, because we get the good referees from the best in the world. African teams in the World Cup can't have African referees. It's against the rules. Come on. There's a lot coming down that right with Nurse and Beniada at the moment. Lost it though. The only thing I've seen Beniada do is give good throw-ins. Yeah, it was a good throw-in, but Beniada is, if you want to play defensive and you want to play in a 5-back, not in a 4-back going forward. Yeah, mate, forget the Prem. That's a pen in a Sidemen charity match, which Mark Clattenburg's refereeing. The Sidemen charity match is being refereed by Mark Clattenburg. It's a better ref than this bloke. Look at that from Andy. Is that Andy Delors? He just won a corner from. He had no right to win a corner. He better have given a corner because it was. Fans look fantastic. Delors has just won a corner. Bit clever play from absolutely nothing. Anyone else will take it. Arms in the air. Surely he's crossing it. He is crossing it. Who's there? Cleared away. Guinea looking to counter this. And they have got 3 bodies forward. Well done. Oh, no. Oh. I was going to say, well done, Ben Talib. Got away with that. Good corner from Adama Nurse, but it's in the 6-yard box, and most of our players weren't in it. I will say, though, we shouldn't be relying on penalties, but if we're going to get in those areas in the attacking final third where you're going to score the goals and get fouled, a pen's a pen. Doesn't matter what level, semi-pro or professional. 62 played, Algeria nil, Guinea nil. No, it's not a glitch. It is actually the score. Morocco's goal, by the way, which Hakimi scored, got disallowed. Here we are again. And the winners, keeper saves. Morocco's goal from Hakimi got disallowed. So it's still Morocco nil, Chile nil. Pressure will build on that manager already if he doesn't win that game. Mali 1-up. Brazil 3-0 against Guinea. Germany still losing to Hungary. Italy still beating England. Now, is Ben Mahdi going to decide to put on Mahrez, Slimani, Amora, Zarouki? I think Morris and Amora could change the game. Here we go again, Adam Nurse. A bit like his corners, really. It's into the danger zone in the 6-yard box. But there's no one really there. Unluckiness. Yeah, Cameroon lost 2-0 to Uzbekistan. Proper Cameroon. Brian Mbuemo from Brentford made his debut in that game. Olivier Ncham plays for Swansea, played in midfield in that game. Nicholas Nkulu came back in the defence. Anona was in goal. Adewale Nurse is running this game. Like, I know he lost it there. He just tried to take on 3 players on his own. Algeria, when they get the ball, when Bentaleb, Bundubka, Benassa, first 4, where's Adewale Nurse? Benassa with a press, keep it on. He has. The ref will blow his whistle soon for Guinea, surely. Benassa's been pushed, if anything, and he's going to give it to Guinea, isn't he? I know he's going to give it to Guinea. You bloody idiot. As soon as he lost that ball, number 3, he was going to give the foul. Twat. I think we're going to see Riyad in a minute. And we're going to see Zarouki as well. Yeah, Bulgaria's doing a better job, isn't he? Riyad Mahrez and Rami Zarouki are going to be coming on. Sofian Bundubka is going to be replaced by Ramiz Zarouki. And we're going to see Riyad Mahrez come on for Algeria. I mean, Zarouki on. Is he going to change the game? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Right, so Morris is on. I didn't actually see. I don't think the camera showed it. Did he take the armband off Ben Sebaini, or did Ben Sebaini keep it? Lots of space for Yusuf Belaili. The spaces are opening up now. Belaili, do something. Oh, my. Is that Zarouki? Mate, your shot landed in Holland. Oh, my God. I don't know why Benassa came off. I'll tell you what's good about the subs is that the team is more attacking. So this is now the setup. You've got Bentaleb with Zarouki together. And you now have got 4 attacking players. You're going to have Mahrez on the right. Probably with Adewale Nurse interchanging in that centre. You've got Yusuf Belaili on the left and Andy Delors up front. I'll be very surprised if we have Delors, Belaili, Mahrez and Adewale Nurse on the pitch any time before at one point. Zarouki and Bentaleb together. Benassa's off. Not because he's playing bad, because rested him for Nigeria. Genuinely being rested for Nigeria. Oh, Delors with a hold-up play. Clever ball. Clever ball. Looking for Adewale Nurse. Nice idea. Didn't pay off. Okay, let's see how Algeria do with one less body in midfield if Guinea can get into this game. Yeah, I don't know why Zarouki hit that. Landed in Amsterdam. If we play like this, we're going to get mauled by Nigeria, says Abdul Malik. Well, if Bulgaria's team can draw, like surely these lot can. Mahrez hasn't been good, so he needs to show what he can be. Outside the box goal from Mahrez is what this match screams. Remember, this isn't even our proper XI. There's enough quality on this pitch to beat Guinea with respect to Guinea, and we're at home. Guinea with a free kick, 3-man wall. We're going to see if Algeria can still perform without Benassa as well. Here we go, ball into the box. Nodded on. Oh, PTSD of Cameroon with a second ball. Zugba's got it this time. Goodness me, I was getting flashbacks. Mandy with the ball, playing out from the back again. Flip from Tugay to Rami Bensebaini. And Algeria will look to enter the Guinea half if Benassa actually decides to go forwards. Mandy again. This time to Beniada. Bentala back to Beniada. Algeria keeping the ball like we're playing for a draw here in Stoke on a Tuesday. Beniada again. Of course, it's going to go back to Mandy. Is Mandy going to give it to Tugay? Of course he is. Is Tugay going to give it to Rami Bensebaini? No, he's going to give it back to Issa Mandy. Is Mandy going to go to Beniada? Yep, he's giving it to Beniada. Adibou Nurse. Do you want to go back to Mandy? Yes, you do. Back to Ines. Is Adibou Nurse going to give it back to Mandy? No, he's going to give it to Beniada. Mandy will get it. Back to Tugay. Let's try the left. Belali coming a bit deeper. Bentaleb. Got to find Bensebaini in space now. And Bensebaini down the left-hand side. Good possession play from Algeria. Belali on the left. Is he going to be the one that loses it? No, it's into the feet of the law. A bit of a dodgy ball, though. It's like a hospital pass on FIFA Ultimate Team. Guinea will come. We kept the ball there for about 50 seconds. We did absolutely nothing with it. Which is fine if you're playing for a draw to qualify, etc., etc. But at home, when you've got Mahrez on and you've got Adibou Nurse on, when you've got these players on, you want a little bit more, don't you? You want a little bit more. I don't know why that guy's flown over Zerouki there like some sort of rocket. More changes for Guinea. Pen for Morocco. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Quelle surprise. Bensebaini has been quiet, which is not great considering he was captain when the game started. Bensebaini centre-back. People want to see in a 3-back. I think Bensebaini can play centre-back if you have like Chetty, Aït-Nouri at left-back, left wing-back. I'm not having Beniada in that left wing-back. Good League Cup play. Morocco 1-1. Apparently, it's a penalty from Boufal. I don't know if it was a pen or not. I'm surprised that Ziyech didn't take it. It would have been some headline if we did. Bio's come off for Guinea, I suppose, which is good for us. We've got 20 minutes to play here in Oran, and that was not far away for Guinea. They're screaming for a corner. Zugba went flying. But it's a warning sign that we could easily lose this game. Brazil beat Ghana 3-0. Inaki Williams played. Salisu played. Tariq Lamptey played. Be interesting to see how that team develops. Here's Rami Zerouki, though, in Oran. Bensebaini. Zerouki again. Lots of space here for Zerouki. That's it. You've got to push forward with that. Do something, Ramiz. Oh, he's gone backwards. Tugay. I'll tell you what, the refs helped us there. Because if we lost that, Guinea were in a 2v2. If Guinea come over 0-0, very respectable from them. They're building something. Zerouki. Belali's popping up everywhere. I think he just wants the ball. If he stays on that left wing, he ain't going to get it. The way we're popping it at centre back. Mandy and Tugay's pass completion would be so high if we had stats. That should be a corner. I think Algeria will get the corner. Hopefully Mahrez on the left peg will take it. 72 played. Algeria 0, Guinea 0. Yeah, Mahrez will take the corner. No armband on Mahrez. So Mahrez, no armband. We're going to see 2 changes for Algeria. We're going to see Islam Slimani and we're going to see Mohamed Amoura. Andy Delors comes off, shakes the hand of Belmadi, little tap on the shoulder. That's all good. So we're going to see Adibou Nurse come off, probably because he's tired, not because he's played bad. Of course, it is a friendly. I think I said at the start, you can make 6 changes in total. So we're going to have Slimani on, Mohamed Amoura on, Delors off, Adibou Nurse off. So Slimani, Mahrez, Belali, that front three all over again with Amoura in the mix as well. Be interesting to see how they link up together. Slim will stay on up front, probably Amora in the middle, maybe, or 2 up top. We might see. Corner in. Slim with the first touch. There's a header that's gone wide, coming in at the back of the corner. And I think, with Amora, right? I reckon they haven't bothered marking him because he's like 4'1", but he actually wins the header. They don't track him. Slimani nearly gets really clean contact. Amora's first touch is a shot off target. Yeah, I hope it's 4-4-2 with Amora and Slimani together, because Amora can do the pace and Slimani can do the nod-ons, and that's already good link-up play between the two. Delors put a good shift in. A couple of good shots as well. But if Slimani or Amora score now, they'll get to start against Nigeria probably. 2 guys for me. If you, I know the game's not finished. If you want to start thinking about man of the matches, I think 2 guys done good. Top 5 young players. Is that top 5 young players in Algeria's team or in the world? This is the next generation of Algerian players as the one with the most potential ever. Do you know what's hard? Not knowing who's going to play. If I say we're going to have Adli, Awar, 8 Nori, and Olise, you're going to be buzzing. If I say you're going to have Zorgan and Zaruki, you're not going to get as excited. I think Amora is an exciting talent. I think Adabunus is going to get even better when he gets the right coaching. I think Tuba is going to be fantastic. So I think Zadudka will become a very good right back. If we get Ryan Shirky, for me, that'd be huge. Ball in from Mahrez. Any ricochet will do. It's gone out. Algeria on top. It's a bit like the Cameroon game. We were on top, kept the ball, didn't do anything with it. Cameroon, obviously, way less shots in possession, ended up winning the game. And Bensabani's been penalised. $15 minutes to play. Algeria, nil. Guinea, nil. Slimani on for the corner guarantee goal. Never mind. Belali only performs well against weak level teams and defenders. Well, I guess in the Arab Cup, you say Belali looks unreal. Oh my God, Belali scored from the halfway line against Morocco. What's Belali done against? He did the cross for Slimani's goal against Cameroon in the first leg. I'll give him that. AFCON, he was very good as well, but another player that could do with, not him, to do with good coaching. Surely out. Surely our ball. Yeah, that will keep Bensabani happy, I suppose. I've been very happy with Ben Taleb. I'll put Ben Taleb up there for good. Benassa, 2 guy. Adamunas. I'd say Beniada and Bilal Brahimi would probably have to work. Zugba hasn't really had anything on target, has he? Beniada on that right-hand side. Good throw. Slimani does win it. Of course, it's onside from the throw. Guinea intercept. Algeria got to be very careful with the amount of bodies forward on the counter-attack. Play on ref. Yes, he won the ball. Here we go. In the box. Slimani's not in there, though. It's going to come up to Amora. I don't know why Amora's taking a touch. It's taking them 15 yards back. Bomani's saying, go forwards, Amora. Attack the space. Amora down that left-hand side. Gets tackled. Wins the ball back. Needs support. Wins the throw. Thank you very much, Mohamed. Belali will take the throw. To Amora. Oh, come on, Amora. Won it back, though. Belali and Amora. Good link up there. Bensabani. Zaruki. Rami Bensabani. Amora back to Bensabani. Crazy we have a player like Riyad Mahrez and we barely get the ball to him. Belali with a cheeky dink. A cheeky dink to the Guinea keeper. And if he's going to slow down and then pick this ball up, Guinea are definitely now happy to take a 0-0. I don't know what I'm saying, take a point. There's nothing to bloody points to play for. To take a 0-0. 78 minutes played. Algeria 0, Guinea 0. I apologise. There's not really much to sort of talk about, shout about, but often are like this in these games. Fans up going, allez liver. England have been relegated in the Nations League. I never thought I'd see today England get relegated. Algeria really need to push on. Fireworks. Look at the fans, man. Best fans in the world. Gutted for them. They haven't got the World Cup to take part in. No, switch to the camera to forward play. A shot comes in. What a goal that is! An absolute belter. What a goal from absolutely nothing. The first ever goal in the Oran Olympic Stadium. It had to be the all-time record goal scorer, Islam Slimani. What a hit, son. What a hit. Algeria 1, Guinea 0. It's Slimani riding onto the ball, silencing the critics. I'm here. I'm here. I should be starting. I should have the number 9 shirt. It's Islam Slimani. It's Algeria 1, Guinea 0. I was just saying that he can't play with his feet. Well, how about that? He did one against Liverpool in the League Cup a few years ago for Leicester. Look at this. First time on the left peg, postage stamp. No goalie saves that. Edison doesn't save that. He's got quality. He's 34 years of age. It's Islam Slimani. Another goal to make him, well, he's already the record goal scorer. An even higher accolade for Slimani as the all-time Algeria goal scorer. But what a goal that is from Slimani. Just coming up to 80 minutes on the clock. We think we're heading for a board draw. We're remembering what this guy can do. He scored against Cameroon in the first leg. He scored twice in the second leg. Both were disallowed. And now he's on the score sheet again. And he didn't even start the game. What a hit from Slimani. Fantastic. Honestly, fantastic. And that has got the fans going. That was really good. Super Slim. Belavy now. Down the right-hand side. Confidence. Mahrez. Poor first touch. Still got it. Riyad Mahrez intercepted. Really got the crowd. It's an absolute belter. It's a goal. It's one of those goals where if you've gone to the game, if you watched the game, that was worth the wait. It wasn't a tap-in. It wasn't a scrappy own goal. It's pure quality from Islam Slimani. The all-time record goal scorer, 34. What a goal. Brilliant goal. I didn't think he still had that in him. Look at that, Guinea have lost it now. No need to time waste anymore. Guinea are going to have to come out as well. Delors in the mud. But that's the thing. If Slimani's 38, you can't persist with him. You can't. Great goal. Great goal. Looks like Algeria will go 4 unbeaten unless Guinea score twice. It had to be him. New stadium, first game. Slimani. The script was there. Nice from Ben Talib. And the good thing is Algeria aren't sitting back right now. They're looking like they want to get a second. What a goal. Belavy, Slimani and Mahrez, of course, now on the pitch, which was the front three that played against Cameroon. I tell you what, Mandy's got very good passing for a centre half. Brilliant. Speaking about Palestine now, which will be good to see. But yeah, the two subs combining there, wasn't it? I think Mahrez played that ball across. I mean, I know Mahrez got the assist, but I'm not going to give him credit for it. Just Slimani did all the hard work. And now Algeria are bursting forward again, and Mahrez gives it away. Yeah, Mahrez assists, but full credit. It's not one of those assists where Jim was past 4 and it's a tap-in. Full credit to Slim for the strike. More changes for Guinea. Probably trying to win the game now, or chase the game, I should say. Oh, Zlatan. He's our Zlatan, isn't he? Probably better in the air than him. You know, Mahrez is fresh. He's just come on. He's not tired. He's barely played club football. These passes should be crisp, sharp, you know? And then Moriba, the Valencia midfielder, has come off for Guinea. 83 minutes played, Algeria 1, Guinea 0. Oh, come on, don't faff about in the midfield, man. That's what I never liked about Ben Taleb. Got cramp. He's got cramp. Give him a Ziga debut, or again. How many subs were used? The lady came on, Mandy, Amora, Slimani, Mahrez. We might see this team finish the game. Algeria pinged the ball forward from the free kick and win the throw. Good work there from Belali. You can tell the players enjoy playing on the ground like this. It's a proper stadium. Belali. Oh, he's done them. He sent it back to Conakry, and it's a corner. There was a nutmeg in there. Wasn't there? And look, you can see, that's what I'm saying. He loves the fans. Spurring them on. That's what he does. He gets them on their feet. Look, this geezer's pretending he's got cramp. Mate, you just ended your career, son. Get up, silly mug. Belali will take the corner as well. 84 minutes played. Algeria 1, Guinea 0. Corner from Belali, near post. I don't know why we near posted that. I think we've been asking. Mandy's asking why was that played near post. Look at this. Belali 1, 2, and then well, it's not. I don't think it's through the days, but he's mugged them both off, really. But then there's no trophies in football for that. He's like, you know, one of those street players that's so good on the ball, raw talent. 5 minutes ago, normal time, Algeria leading Guinea by a goal to 0. Drop a like if you enjoyed the stream. I would say Ben Taleb to do better than Zarouki is not a surprise. Ben Taleb's played at many AFCONs, a World Cup. He's got experience. Zarouki hasn't really. Oh, Guinea are in here. Brilliant defending. Just put it anywhere. Fantastic. It's that man Isamandi with the experience there. Just get it out of the danger zone. Well, Guinea certainly not giving up. Nigeria will prove to be more sort of like quality in their play when they pop it about, when they make chances. But Guinea certainly not giving up without a fight. Look at this. Guinea into the box. Mandy, calm as you like. Not slide tackling, not pushing, not two-footed. Clearing the ball. Calm and composed. That's what you want in your centre-halves. But another ball's going to come in the box from Guinea. 86 on the clock. Corner. Kamara in the corner for Guinea. Headers off target. They want another corner. Girassi really wants another corner. And the yellow card's going to come out. I was going to say it's been a while. And 2 guys going to be booked for Algeria. Zugba pushing the team up. Of course, Zugba is heading for another clean sheet. Look, Girassi's headed it wide. Why he's moaning for a corner, I've got no idea. He got booked, but he's been very good too, guy. Ball's going to come out to Belali on the left-hand side. Is he onside? Playing on Belali, trying to get into that box, onto the right foot, onto the left foot. We're going to get across. We're going to get any end product here from Belali. Back onto the right peg. Cross to the edge of the box. Give it away. Good ball. Come on, Mahrez. Into the danger zone. Comes out. Can he clear it? Game's definitely stretched now. I don't know why I've only got 2 defenders back. Missed the challenge there completely from Ronnie Ben Sabani. And Guinea pushing forward. And Guinea into the box now. And a big chance for Guinea. He's shifted onto his left peg. What a fantastic last-ditch tackle. And Ben Sabani should draw the foul there. That's another fantastic piece of defending from Algeria there. Guinea literally threw on goal. They've countered. Girassi shifts that ball onto his left foot. And it's that man, Nabil Ben Taleb, using all his experience to get back there from midfield and make the all-important tackle. That is what you want from your midfield players. And he celebrates that tackle like a goal. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Thanks for enjoying the stream. It would have been really nice to see Mrazig to get just a few minutes, like when Arsenal brought on that kid against Brentford. You know, we've won the game, clean sheet probably, but you'll know, and Belmadi will know who's played well and who hasn't, and that's what's to take from friendlies. Disappointed there's no new kit, but the stadium looks fantastic, and of course we'll be back at the stadium very soon to see the likes of Iwobi and all those Nigerian players. We're into the 90th minute now. It'll be interesting to see how many minutes added on. We've had a lot of substitutions. Algeria should hopefully learn how to see out a game professionally at home and not like what they did against Cameroon. If Guinea score now, it's embarrassing that we haven't learned how to see games out. But no, it's been good fun. I hope everyone's enjoyed tuning in. If you want to see another one, we'll do another one. That was awful from Guinea. I think it's gone for a goal kick. Tired, rushing. Great stadium. Reminds me of West Ham's one, doesn't it? It's an Olympic Stadium as well here in Oran. So, yeah, Belaney did well there, but then it's left foot and right foot. It makes me dizzy. He keeps doing 180s. If he does all that and assists or scores, I love it. But, sometimes it just wastes time. We're heading into 90th minute. We're going to find out how many minutes of additional time between Algeria and Guinea. Of course, Algeria 1-0 up as it stands. Slimani's hardly touched the ball, but the touch he did was fantastic. His pass there, for example, gone out for a goal kick, and surely Guinea are going to have to commit a lot of bodies forward. Zarouki's been booked as well. Again, I don't know why. Ball forwards. Not sure how we've not been given a foul there. 3 minutes have been added, by the way, if I was wondering how many more minutes. Be happy to see out the 1-0. Amora had that header when he came on, like his first touch, but I haven't really seen too much other than that. But he did come on quite late. But then so did Slimani, and he scored a belter, so... Ben Sabani with a throw-in. He has a new haircut every day, doesn't he? Ben Sabani, captain today. 2 minutes to play. Ball on the right with Riyad Mahrez cutting inside onto that left. Does he want to score? Come on, man. You got options there. I know the ball's bobbled a bit, but come on. Guinea trying to get to the late equaliser now. A lot of red shirts forward as well. Algeria heading for 1-0 win over Guinea in Oran. 91 minutes played. Oh! Guinea still... You've got to give it to them. Still trying to get a goal here. I could see Guinea building something. A couple more players in there. More time with the new players. I think Guinea could do something. Certainly expect them to be the next AFCON. I think they're in the same group as Egypt. Probably expect those two to come out of it. But Algeria looking to see the game out. Slimani, by the way, scored within 5 minutes of coming on. 2-0 to Morocco. Sabiri on his debut used to be at Huddersfield. I think he's part German. Mali 1-0 against Zambia. And Egypt beat Niger 3-0 earlier with a hat-trick from Mohamed Salah. I think he's got more goals this season for Egypt than Liverpool in the Prem. 30 seconds to play. Guinea's goalie is going to roll this ball forward in one last attack. Been good fun. Drop a like. We're probably going to head off as soon as the game finishes. But enjoy your company today. Ball into the box for Guinea, and Algeria look to have learned how to see a game out after the Cameroon absolute shambles. And the referee has a look at his watch and blows his whistle, I think, for the end of the game. So Algeria beat Guinea by 1-0 in the brand new Olympic Stadium in Oran, of course, was used for the Mediterranean Games. But of course, Belmadi's team hadn't played here before. I think even Bulgaria's team had actually played here prior to Belmadi. And good to see Algeria play in different cities. Now, this is going to be a bit of a trial run in terms of Algeria hosting a potential AFCON. This stadium will be used in the upcoming Chan in January that Algeria are hosting. But Slimani with a goal, a belter, fantastic goal. Riyad Mahrez with the assist after coming on as well. But Algeria beat Guinea by a goal to 0. But yeah, obviously I'd say two guys as well at the back, kept a clean sheet. Zugba didn't really have anything to do. When the crosses did come in, like, he dealt with them well. Mandy had to come on very early, did okay with passing at the back. Of what Nabil Bentaleb was a really big talking point because he showed he's more than good enough. The cramp kicked in, yes, but he worked very hard. And that last-ditch tackle at the end, but Delane did very well at the beginning. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to see Slimani start against Nigeria and feel like he's deserved the right to start. Of course, we'll be back for the preview soon, inshallah, for that Nigeria game. But like I said, we're going to wrap up now. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, so I know if you want to see more or not. If not, that's perfectly fine. Have a good weekend, everyone. More Billy's ads. Inshallah, we'll see you for the Nigeria game. Let's see if I actually know how to turn this off. But thanks for watching. Algeria beat Guinea by a goal to 0.